guys, welcome back to another episode of Manga Review. Today, we covering Rent a Girlfriend Volume 1. This is, as Chase the Dark Sage would say, some nasty man manga right here. Yeah, so I don't have much to say for the intro, but this was amazing, so let's just get right into this review. Okay, so as for the plot of this story, basically it follows the main character right here. His name's Kazuya, and he's a college student, and basically he has a girlfriend who ends up dumping him, and then he becomes like basically a simp. He'll take anything at this point. And so he orders a girlfriend on this rental service, and that's this girl named Chizuru, is it Mizuhara or something? And so they go on like pretend dates, but they actually don't really like each other. It's because it's a rent-a-girlfriend. But they end up, there's situations where both of their grandparents know each other, and they live next to each other, so they kind of have to be, they have to pretend to be together even though they're really not. It's pretty funny. The situations that they get into are pretty funny. At least in this first volume, there was honestly more, these volumes actually have quite a bit of content in there. I'm surprised by how much is in here. It doesn't look like a lot, but if you're reading it, I don't know, just by the end I feel like a lot has happened in the story, but it's some spicy. This manga is the spiciest thing I've ever seen. I thought because the only really experience that I've had with slice of life or romance manga / anime, to be honest with you guys, is I watched Toradora. I've watched that, and I watched A Silent Voice. That's the only experience I had with this. But this is on a whole nother level. This is spicy. It's way more mature than I thought it was, so definitely not a manga for kids. The subject matter and just overall just stuff that they talk about and the jokes, they just are definitely not for kids. But this is really funny material. So one thing I have to say though is that Kazuya, he's a simp, but low-key, he's down bad. He's down horrendous. It's pretty funny, and yeah, his friends are pretty funny, but I think what I was gonna say is the GOAT is Kazuya's grandma. She's playing, there was one scene, it may have been in the second volume, but she was playing this game. It was one of those waifu RPG games. Or not RPGs, but is it RPG? I don't know, those gacha waifu games. It's pretty funny, and she's always spending money on mobile games and stuff. But yeah, she just wants what's best for her grandson, pretty much. Honestly, Kazuya's grandma is the GOAT in this. So in this first volume, what happens is not much happens because we're just getting introduced to the characters. But there's interactions between, basically the climax of the story, or not the climax of the story, but the climax of this volume, is Kazuya. He has Chizuru with him, and he goes to this party where his ex is at, and then his ex sees that he has a new girlfriend or whatever, which it's not really his girlfriend, but it's a whole thing. And the drama, spicy, I tell you. The drama is spicy in that sense, but there's some other stuff in here that's spicier in another sense, if you know what I mean. It's not like that really, but I mean, there's a few like risque scenes, I guess, and it only gets better in the second volume. The second volume is like the beach episode, pretty much. Bruh, I finished reading this, and then a few days later, I had to read that second volume because it was. I'm kind of in love with the series right now. Like, it is so funny, and I don't know. The spice is keeping me entertained. It's keeping me coming back for more just because, I don't know. It's really good. If you guys should definitely read it. To be honest, there's not a lot to talk about with this first volume just because we're getting introduced to the characters, and I guess it's a review, so I should be able to talk about spoilers. There's just not a lot that happens. Pretty much this whole volume is just them getting used to like having to pretend to be together because like he introduces her to his family, and now his grandma is like in love with her pretty much. She's like, you have to bring Chizuru around so I can see her. Like, so they have to go together to the hospital where his grandma's at every Wednesday and pretend to be together. And also like with his friends and stuff. It's just really interesting, and it's pretty funny because like he has to pay her by the hour. But like his dad gave him a bunch of money and he was like, you can have this much money for college, don't go spending it on dumb stuff. And he ends up like spending a bunch of money on her pretty much to like to rent her. But yeah, I think that this was one of the better like manga series, like newer manga series. Like, this is actually, usually I buy like the Shonen Jump Viz volumes. This is the Kodansha volume. I've never really had much experience with Kodansha. I've heard that they're not excellent quality because I heard that their spines peel. Personally, I haven't had any issue with the volumes. They're all in good condition, and like, I don't know, they kind of feel nice to the touch. They're bigger volumes, which I do like because there's just more content on the pages. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can show you to give you guys an example for this artwork, because I actually quite like this artwork. It is pretty nice. So as you can see here, that's Chizuru right there. And I like the covers on these. It has the girls on it. I have volumes 1 through 5, I think. Yeah, volumes 1 through 5. I ordered volume 6, and then I'm gonna pre-order. I guess I don't really need to pre-order it, but when it comes out, I'll get volume 7. So yeah, I'm hyped for this series. I heard that it only gets better. At least in I heard that like volume 4 is pretty crazy. So I'm just excited for that. I don't really have much to talk about, at least for this first volume. Once I review that second volume, there's so much I gotta talk about with that. But yeah, first volume, fire. Do pick this up. It was $12.99 retail. I guess I'll show you guys the back one more time. Really, I feel like this is good quality manga right here. I don't know. When people were talking about how Kodansha volumes have problem with their spines peeling, I was kind of worried, but at the moment, my volume is in pretty good condition, and I quite like the way it looks. So yeah, if you guys want to pick this up, it's in stock like everywhere. It's a pretty popular series. Personally, I did a manga haul video where I picked up quite a few volumes from BAM like a little bit ago. this and volume 2 of this series, along with the first few volumes of Black Clover. It's when I picked up Fist of the North Star and stuff. My $96 in value video, I think it's called. That's when I got this, and then I picked up volumes 3, 4, and 5 in my Second and Charles haul that I did a little bit ago. But yeah, I highly recommend this series. If you guys are veteran Nasty Man, then I'm sure you guys have already heard of this series and are probably all caught up. But if you're looking for like a funny, romance, like rom-com, then definitely pick this up. It's quite funny, and yeah, I would highly recommend it. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to be reviewing volume 2 tomorrow, and then probably another anime review or something. If you guys hear any noise in the background, it's because it's thundering where I'm at. So yeah, I apologize, but I mean, I guess this is the outro. So anyways, like I said, thanks for watching. We got more videos coming tomorrow, so be sure to stay tuned. Anyways, peace out. I'll see you guys, like I said, tomorrow.